What's up, y'all? You're now tuned in to Greatness on Purpose. Thank you guys for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista. Right now, we live into the one and only Mrs. Houston. And this is how we're going to start the show off, y'all. Nice and easy. This is how I feel right now. It's only me. Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to rock out. Let's get it. Let's party, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. This Tuesday morning feels so good. Ooh. Work. Right now, for my people on Anchor, I'm pulling the vibes. Feel the vibes. Get into Miss Whitney Houston. Everyone is all in me. And they want to do it naturally. Everyone is all in me. So right now. Oh, oh, hey. Oh, oh. Can't cast the spell. See that you can tell. Leave the special groove inside of you. Anytime you feel danger, then it's me. I will peace. I'm everyone. It's only me. Anything you want to baby, do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, I feel the vibe. Just a little sample. What? Cause I got it. I'm everyone. It's all in me. And they want to baby, do it naturally. Hey. Woo! I'm everyone. This is the vibe of the day, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause I'm the one. It shall be done. Yes. You know I got it. Damn, boy. Oh my goodness. The one and motherfucking only with the Houston. Ooh. Oh my goodness. That is a vibe. Shaka Khan, come through. Come through. Come through. Come through. Everyone. Yes. Yes. Yes, y'all. Just a little sample. Yo, I know this is going to be a little bit different, but I'm the motherfucking one and only out here in these streets. We're going to go all the way across town. Okay, matter of fact, we're gonna go all the way across the globe. Yo, I want to do a big shout out to my dude Alkaline, okay, and big shout out to I'm gonna call him my baby brother. Okay, big shout out to you, Masaka Grand Rising, my darling, and you're in enough love. Also, a big shout out to my other brother, I am hit maker. I got you. In the meanwhile, I'm had to give I'm had to give my baby some love. I'm just gonna give you a sample of this. Ooh, get something on flick. Masca, alkaline, talk to me. Me love you everything. Me love you everything. Hey, I love you everything. Your smile is everything. Full of style to be friends. Me love you every time. Me love you every time. My mind. Me don't know what to do. I just see me one take on first. Even after we converse and come in near me a pervert. When you make your body work. Simple. I know, island music could be a little bit explicit, y'all, but that's my dual alkaline right there. I'm gonna give you a little bit something else. This one is called "Spoil You," cause yo, my mind, am I for squad me now? Period. Okay, talk to me. Talk to me. Yes. Miss why you make anything you like. Proper size. Put that on the side. Wow. Minanor. Follow that, baby. You have to find. We hard to find, but you gotta be looking in the right place. Then you can find us. Here I am. Here I go. We are nothing friend from the first time. We're focusing scandal. Your third dress up me no suspense. Mash up people tell me so we be just friends. When you want to be the one to make you happy, you the regular cocky. Hey, I'll just give y'all like a 1, 2, like a 1, 2. Sample. Okay, I'm trying to get y'all vibe all the way up to the situation. I gotta also give shout out to my dude Jerome Arab right now. He got his single coming out. It's called Caramel and Honey. But this is one song that I really love for him. It's called Vibrant Thing. Let's get into it, and then we're gonna start our shout outs, y'all. Come through. You're my vibrant thing. You're so fly. I know. You're my wind up thing. Tell me what you are signed up for that flash shot is so hey. Better than got all these niggas she probably like drop it on the dance floor. Baby, don't leave, you dance some more. Wind that thing, baby, wind that thing. Stop your body down. Stop your body. Wind that thing. Wind that thing. Rock up your body. I do it so clean. Twist up your body. Rock that thing. Love in my body. Fresh and clean. You better get the better out of me. I'm trying to get y'all vibes all the way up, get the energy, because we got a lot to talk about, y'all. Okay, you better get the better out of me. You're my vibrant thing. So my Q-tips, made me wanna put myself on ring. Cause you're my vibrant thing, you're my vibrant thing. You're so fly, baby girl, I'm just your type. Keep it going non-stop on side. You're my wind up thing, you're my wind up thing. Twist up your body, wind that thing, back up your body. I do it so clean. Sample, yo. Before we even finish do our shout outs right now, like I said, a big shout out to my brother. Okay, that dude they call Hitmaker. I'm just gonna give you a little sample. Okay, even though he got a new song, but I'm gonna give you this song right here. Called Regular Degla, because this is my joint right here. Okay, just a little synopsis of it. Hitmaker, I got you. What's good? I mean that regular, regular, mean that regular. Mean that regular, regular, mean that regular. Mean that regular. A little sleep. Mean that regular, regular, mean that regular. Exclusive, baby. Hey. Hey. Just a little sample. It's a bit explicit. That's why I'm bringing it down, yo. Okay. Me that regular, regular. Me that regular, regular. Me that regular. Sample. And we're going to do this one right here by this queen. She goes by the name of Jada Kingdom. And then we're going to start our podcast. Well, we already started, y'all. Let's go. J.A. was good. Every time I feel John, you know different. Swear me up for winning. That's why we try again. Every time I feel we don't fail, we learn, y'all. That's why we try again. Shout out to Jada Kingdom on this one. But my not giving. I'm gone. Yes, me. Tanisha first when we just stop, we used to hear we're locked up. I'm a monster. Time is a master, yo. That's why every day I'm OD. Simple. I shoot for the top and make up bring you one team. Every time I feel can't do nothing. Swear we have to win. That's why we try. Every time I feel then we have to win. That's why we try again. No ideas, man. Just one balance, but mentally no. Must stop telling myself so you don't good enough. I don't like that, just not like I love. But keep on pushing and don't ease up. But even when I try to stay up, no way. Crosses them everywhere, y'all. Yup. I've been through enough. Yes, blessings, y'all. Anointing this. Can't do no different. One day I have to win. That's why I'ma try again. Through every time I feel can't do no different. That's why I'ma have to win. That's why I'ma try again. We have to try again. No, we got to win. We have to try again. You know we gotta win. J.A., you know we gotta win. And can't stop a thing. Came up myself. Twinkle. USA, you know we gotta win. Come through. I play that song for a reason, y'all, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world, and we just gotta just keep, progression. We just got to keep it going. Basically, we can't stop. Yes, it could be hard, but it doesn't matter. We just got to keep on going. Child, I just wanted to bring you guys that good up vibe and the energy. I want that joint to be all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Like I said, welcome, guys. Thank you guys for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista. And today we have a fabulous show for you guys. It's going to be very informative. It's going to be thought-provoking. It's going to be fun, as you already see. And then, we're just going to get into the vibes and just, do what we do like we always do. All right. Let's get this started. All right. So we're going to start with our shout-outs like we always do. A shout-out to me. Yup, a shout out to me. Okay. Uncle Snoop was good. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to always give you, the credit for putting that in my brain. Yes, we can thank ourselves, and I shall, and I will, and I did, and it's done. Moving right along. I want to do a big shout out to my empire, and I know, guys, sometimes you could be like, yo, I'm trying to get everything done, but at the same time, one a really, really good friend of mine, which I'm going to give him a shout out today. His name is Jason Bowman, and he just, just gave me that aha moment. Like, literally, yes, you're amazing, you're brilliant, you're intelligent, but let's work on focusing on at least three things. So, my main things that I'm going to be focusing, of course, is my fashion, my beauty, and then, my podcast. So my fashion, beauty, my podcast. But I feel like this part goes with the fashion because I always make sure, we looking bossy saucy though. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do. So and I can't forget my nonprofit. So maybe like four things. Okay. And so, but I think like my teaching and my fashion goes hand in hand because, it's about fashion. Okay. But yeah, shout out to Sheridonna Designs because without Sheridonna Designs, like nothing will be done. And so a big shout out to Sheridonna Designs. That's my baby. That's my baby. Okay. And so I'm super excited about everything that we have done thus far and what we're going to be doing in the future. So, but in the meanwhile, in between time, we're just enjoying our now right now. Also, like I said, big shout out to Sheridonna the Beauty Salon for always making my hair just look so gorgeous and healthy and strong and just like relevant. You know what I mean? I'm just rocking. I'm going to talk about my look of the day during our fashion segment, but I'm really loving my style. Man, I love my style all the time, but I really love this look, I should say, for today. Okay, we're going to talk about that later during in the show, darling. Okay, my next shout out goes to Unity Fashion Institute. Like I said, our goal is to be able to help others to become their greatest version, and we are focusing on young girls to make sure that we teach them the self-confidence, we teach them self-awareness, we teach them those 7 human relations that we need, motivation. You already know that. Look, we have to be our own motivation, but in order to have motivation, you have to have discipline. And so our goal is to be able to teach that in our courses and just in our life coaching, in our business coaching, our business consultant, in our business. And so this is where Sheridonna comes in to be able to share the knowledge. So today, our topic is literally, is the 7th step to be the light that you wish to see. And I know that there is a void in connecting with the younger generation, and I feel like it's part of my duty because I do have the knowledge and I do have so much life experience. Is literally my duty to be able to help the next generation coming up. And so here I am talking to you guys. I could be doing anything right now. I could be laying in bed, I could be outside, I could be doing anything, but I said, I literally need to be able to do this. I need to do my podcast. I need to share this with the world. And so here I am, a link. Shout out to Unity Fashion Institute Foundation Incorporated. I'm super excited. That's all I'm saying. I'm super excited for everything that we have done thus far and everything that we will be doing. So I'm totally and truly grateful for everybody who has contributed to my success and contributed to my history, whether it be good or not so good. Thank you guys. It made me become the person I am right now. So thank you, darling. Okay, and also, darling, shout out to Humble Confident Modeling Agency, darling, that always just knows how to just put everything together and give you guys the vibes when we're taking our pictures, because there's nothing worse than having just a delectable outfit. Hair is on point, makeup is just to die for, and then the model can't convey the message. Like, you got to be able to, you got to be the package, the whole thing. I want the whole thing. And so in terms of presenting the whole thing, Humble Confident it helps me to be able to convey the message that I need to convey for my brand Sheridonna Design. So I am like the face of Sheridonna. So in order for me to convey, that super powerful woman that's fierce, powerful, and beautiful, I have to be able to embody that person, and humble confidence helped me with that. And so shout out to Teresa, okay, at Maryland Talent and Associates for helping me, guiding me along the way. I'm truly grateful. Thank you guys so much. Teresa, you're the best. Okay. And so I also want to give a big shout out to the family, to my offspring, Joseph and Isabella. Shout out to you guys. I'm literally grateful that I am a mom. I really don't even know like what I would do if I wasn't like a parent. Like it's so much things that being a parent teach you. Definitely patience, guys. Like if I wasn't a mom, like I probably wouldn't have patience. And if I didn't, homeschool my kids and do that at home mom, like my whole life has taught me to become like who I am right now. Because even teaching my kids, it takes a lot of patience. Being a teacher, at home, like I said, being a, doing homeschooling and just being, now that I'm a single parent, like literally it's a lot of patience, and you have to continue to be learning and then implementing that into your life. So motherhood has really blessed me. Yes, it's really challenging, but it has great rewards. I always say like, my kids make me happy. Yes, they stress you the fuck out. I know that was a little bit, no, like, but at the same time is like it's all good because I already know like my kids got my back for sure. So big shout out to my mamacita, okay, and my son, okay, Joseph and Isabella. You guys are the best. I love you guys. And as you know or may not know, this is literally a diary for you guys to look back and see like your mom, you know what I mean? Like how I was doing it, and what I want my legacy to be, like what I want to leave behind for you guys. So take notes, and just make me proud, and just do what you want to do, but make sure that is in your best interest. Okay? So, and of course, I will always support you guys for what you choose to do. Okay? Move right along, child. So we're gonna get in the nitty gritty of the whole situation. So my word of the day is a life coach, and I decided to make that my topic because that's been coming up. Like literally, people have been like, "Yo, you should be a life coach. You have so much experience, and you have so much knowledge." And so, literally, being a teacher is kind of like a life coach, but now being a life coach is like focused on not only just one thing, it's just like life in general. And so I'm definitely open for that. You guys could be able to check me out at bark.com. Just look for Sheridonna Designs. And yeah, we're offering, fashion consultant, business consultant. We're just consultant, life coach services or what have you, because we have so much knowledge to give. And so we're here for it. Okay, so what is a life coach, guys? A life coach is a type of wellness professional who helps people make progress in their lives in order to obtain greater fulfillment. Okay? A life coach and their clients, okay? And a life coach help their clients improving relationships, career, and the day-to-day life. Like literally, I do that now for free, basically. So now somebody gave me the aha moment to make sure that I'm maximizing on all the things that I know. And so here I am, darling. Okay. So yeah, so my quote of the day is, Let me get my water. So today, guys, the water I'm drinking is I put cucumbers in there, okay, and then I have lime juice, y'all. That cucumber is delicious. I'm trying to tell you. So my quote of the day is, when was the last time you did something for the first time? What? When was the last time I did something for the first time? So ask yourself and then write down, when is the last time you did something for the first time? Okay. When's the last time, guys? Well, it's like two things. Like being a life coach, that's I've never done that. I mean, like on like what I'm really, really serious. And then allow myself to, no, I guess that's not the first time, but like, allow myself to be vulnerable, a little bit more. Okay. So it's like, because, you get through a divorce and you get your breakup, you have your walls up. So it's really, really hard to be open for like new relationships or whatever. So, in a long time. And so, yeah, just being vulnerable. Well, and also the other thing is being an author, guys. Like I've recently become an author, a published author. I think I've always been an author, but I've never published it. So that's something I haven't done before. And then I've been doing like this whole year. Like I said, this whole year is my birthday. Okay. And I've been doing all kind of things that I have not done before. And so, yeah, so I think the writer, and actually I've created some songs. So I've never really put myself on a track and did a whole song by myself. I've done songs with my former husband, Kendrick, aka Jimmy Black, the Journeyman. I've done songs with him, but I haven't done a song by myself. So that was super scary. And I literally had to be so vulnerable. Okay. And I was like, fuck, I don't care what nobody thinks. Period. I'm like, I'm that girl. I'm bossy saucy. I know I sound good. I know I look good. Like, period. I'm just going to get it out. It doesn't even matter, and also writing my poems and performing my poems. Like, what? They'd be like, what? Sheridonna, I didn't know that you're a poet. I didn't know that you wrote songs. I'm like, I've been writing songs, but that's another side that no one knows about. And so this whole year, I've been doing things that I haven't done before, and it's giving me new results. So here we are. So you got to do new results. Okay, so my next quote is, loving ourselves through the process of owning our own story is the bravest thing you'll ever do. When I say I've been owning my process, like, yep, I get through a divorce, period. Okay. Yes, I get through a breakup. Okay. I'm going to deal with it. Yes, I'm by myself. Yep. And I'm enjoying my singlehood. Yep. I don't have no relaxer, but I'm going to enjoy my twist here. Yep. I don't be wearing a lot of makeup. I'm okay with it. I'm still cute. Yep. Yes, I had a little stretch mark on my stomach, but I still don't show my stomach. Yep. I'm that girl. Yep. And I'm that business owner. Yep. I'm that CEO. Yep. And I'm fabulous. Period. Embrace the process. Yes, I'm not all the way at chapter 19. I'm at chapter 4 and I'm okay with that. So embrace your process. Nobody rush you. Nobody rush you. They be like, oh, you should be here. You should be there. No, I shouldn't. I should be right here. Period. And don't be like, oh, why you ain't so-and-so? Because you ain't promote me. You ain't promote my business. That's why I'm not further along, because you didn't promote me. Period. Okay? And I'm the bravest I ever been right now. Can't tell me shit. Can't tell me shit, because I'm over here. I've been busting my butt, y'all. I've been busting my butt and doing everything that I possibly can to become my greatest version, so I can make sure I teach my daughter and my son to become their greatest version. That is my job. That's my job. Excuse me? Yes. My next quote is, sometimes you're not given what you want because something better is planned for you instead. Oh, what? What did you just say? They'd be like, the universe is like, no, what you planned? We got something better for you, sweetheart. we got something better for you, sweetheart. And I was like, cause you know when, like, you know, if you're in a relationship and that didn't work out, you like, but I really, really want it. Like, nope, I got something better for you, boo boo. Don't you worry. Or, you know, you was at a job like you really, you know, it gave you a little bit of stability, but in the back of your head, you know, this is not for you. But when you got rid of it, you was like, I really wanted, I needed that job because I need it for X, Y, and Z. But universe like, nope, we got something better for you. You don't work for the boss. You are the boss. Bitch! What you say? What you say? Huh? What you say? Huh? Okay. Yes, no stomach. But you don't work for the boss. You are the boss. Or I should say, you are the leader. You are the leader. No stop. I'm gonna give y'all vibes. I'm gonna have to give y'all the vibes right now. You don't know how like important that message is to me, because you know why? You don't know how far I'm coming from, y'all. I look at girls from Jamaica. All right, look at Mama too. Come through, Sheridonna. Yes, yes. Little Aki was good. I'm able. I'm humble as a lamb. Yes. I pray for health and strength, baby. That vibe. Yes. I'm coming from the journey begun. I'm strong, all praises to the most I run. I'm coming from, yes, a little girl from JA, yo, from Aubrey, from Era, I'm Durian, Chibas, a little girl from, yeah, we global. Jungle, you never see me stumble. The dusty bungle, I saw my humble. Yes, I've been looking for mine. I've been taking my time though. To shine, you see me glowing. Hey, I'm coming from Wackos, Heavendale. I'm strong, all praises to the most I was. I'm coming from the journey begun. I'm strong, all praises. Hey. We never ever left. I can't forget my people in JA. I can't forget y'all. The midnight ain't be easy road. It free my soul. I can bear to tell me when we really have to fair. I'm coming from the journey begun. I'm strong, all praises to the most I was. I'm coming from Lila Aki. What's up? Hey, Jay Cooper, what's good, people? I'm strong. Hey. High to the most high, 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 to the most high. Oh gosh, hey, I'm coming from. I'm strong. Yes. I just want to give y'all the vibe. Okay, and it was very important that I gave y'all that vibe right there, because Yes, what's up, Harley? Rolling. What's good? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, I do a little something. I did grow up in the church, y'all. I'm just now coming out my shell, learning how to, voice my voice, express myself. And so, yeah, I might not, sound like anybody else, but I appreciate my voice that, the universe gave me. So I just use it, whoever like it, whoever don't like it, you can go that way. Period. So yeah, it was important for me to just express that because I came a long way, y'all. A very, very long way. And I'm happy for all the things that I've learned thus far. So let's talk about the difference between a therapist and a life coach because like I told you guys, I'm going in that directions because to become a life coach. Well, I'm already a life coach, but I'm going to be offering those services because there's so much, the younger generation really needs someone who is passionate about what I know and what I love, which is fashion and business and entrepreneurship and modeling and all these things. So I will be a consultant for all those things. Okay. And yeah, I love to share my story. So that's what you're trying to learn now. So yeah, so check me out. Make sure you guys go and visit my Bark. It's bark.com. Go visit that. I'm pulling up the rest of my stuff, but you could also go to my website at Sheridonna Designs. Okay, I'll put it in the chat for you guys. Go and visit my website and then leave me a comment and then I will get back with you guys. Okay, I'm really, really serious about my thing. Okay. So yeah, so SheridonnaDesigns.com. So what's the difference between a life coach? Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you, my darling. I've been working on myself and just been like sharing everything, that I have to offer to the world, not really caring like what people are going to think about it or whatever it is. I just have to share. So that's what I've been doing basically. So yeah, what's the difference between a therapist and a life coach? So a therapist basically is a licensed professional. You got to literally go to school for that. And then they focus in on treating mental health. You know what I mean? So they help people get through different issue that's like different trauma, what have you. So opposed to a life coach really helps you to deal with certain unresolved issue. Okay. That they don't treat mood disorder or anything like that, or anxiety disorder or addiction or any mental situation. So a life coaches really help you to talk you through. Yeah, they're non-clinical. So they're non-clinical. We get to talk to you about, the things that you want to accomplish in your life. And if you have a specific life coach, they could be able to get you on the path on how you're going to get to your destination. Like say if you always wanted to be a fashion designer and you don't know what's the first step, of course you will come to Sheridonna because I'm already a professional fashion designer. I've been in the game for over 12 years. I'm already experienced. I had so many different collections that's super successful. I've been on numerous platforms and I've been interviewed lots of times. And so like, I'm well versed, so shout out to DC Fashion Incubator, shout out to Unity, shout out to Syracuse University, Howard Theater, Howard University, the Palace Theater. Like when I look back, I had to do this presentation, guys, for Global Podfest. And they asked me, I'm like, I'm a professional speaker. I am. And so yeah, I'm a professional speaker. So I had to do a presentation, and my presentation was how I created a fashion and beauty empire from scratch. And I literally was going all the way back of all the things I've accomplished. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, yo, I did that. I'm like, yeah, I did that. Shout out to Jerk Magazine at Syracuse University. Just shout out to all my peoples who have helped me along the way. I didn't know how progressive and innovative I was until like I had to look back and be like, yo, that's me. I did that. Like I went to college I was going to two college at once, guys. I was going to a graphic design college and hair college at the same time. So Like it was crazy, but I was able to, pass my cosmetology test, and I was also be able to pass my finish my graphic design school with honors, guys. I graduated with. Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to look at this. This made me so happy, guys. Okay, this is my graphic design degree. I'm super excited about that. This is Alpha Beta Gamma, and this is a national dean's list uh, situation. So it's a chapter of Alpha Beta Gamma International, and is instilled to all of the privilege enjoyed by the member of the society. Due to the high academic standards set forth by the society, inductees are also granted membership in and afforded all the benefits of the National Dean List. So I graduated with a 4.0. That sounds like so like, bitch, you ain't do. Yes, I did. Like when I was going into Syracuse University, guys, they was just so like, how the fuck you got a 4.0? Like, I really love graphic design, and everything that I was actually working on, it pertains to fashion and it pertained to modeling and stuff like that. And so like they just knew that I was going to be a fashion designer. They just knew that I was going to, be this star. And so I was ordained to go to Syracuse University, guys. I don't know how the universe picked that school for me, but that was like the perfect school for me. And one thing I'm going to talk to you, about today, because we're going to be talking about like the 7 things that, how to become the light that you wish to see, the 7 things. And one of the things is, do not be afraid of standing out from the crowd. When I step up in the place, when I stepped in Syracuse University, I stood out like a sore thumb. Number one, I dressed like a fashion designer. I dressed bossy, saucy. My hair was always on fleek. I had all different styles. So it showcased like, yeah, I am a hairstylist. And Jerk Magazine found me, So basically I was a leading hairstylist for Hamilton, the community for Hamilton. I had my own salon for like 3 years, the 3 years I lived there. And then I was the main, everybody who wanted their hair done on campus of Syracuse, that was me. Like if they had a photo shoot for any magazine, that was me. I was like, bro, like the universe is telling me like, you that go, like I'm that lamb. Like I'm that lamb. Like I'm really passionate about doing my hair and making sure, if I'm doing anything, it's always excellent, period. And I think people knew that about me when I went to Syracuse. When I finished like my designs, because we had different critiques in school, and so we will all have like different kind of like projects. And when my stuff is done, they'd be like, no, that's Sheridonna's. Like even if I didn't have my name, they would know like that's Sheridonna. My hands are always together. Like my design always had intention, and I always made sure like my scenes were always immaculate. I make sure everything was like top notch. Shout out to my dude Josh, who helped me to teach me French scenes. So shout out to you. But I say that to say this, like to become the light that you wish to see, you must become your greatest version. You have to make sure that whatever you're doing is excellent, basically. And so, yeah, shout out to Harley Rollins. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it 100%. So, yeah, I'm passionate about, everything that I'm talking about right now. Like, I cannot imagine myself if I did not do hair. Okay, if I wasn't a fashion designer and if I didn't do graphic design, I would not be able to convey all the messages that I could do today, down to my logo. If you guys go to my Instagram at Sheridonna Design LLC or Sheridonna Design, I always utilize my graphic design skill to be able to showcase my messages and stuff like that. So yeah, shout out to Bride and Stratton College, darling, and shout out to my professor Lee Shelton and Bill DeForest. Without them in my life, it is cray. Like they pushed me so hard, and they just knew. They was like, because I talked to my professor, I talked to Bill like like a couple of months ago, and I used to ask him, like, why was you so tough on me, like in school, like everything, like my design had to be meticulous. We used to do a lot of like pen tools. Anybody who knows about about graphic design and the Adobe suite, you know about the pen tool in Illustrator. And what we had to exercise knowing how to master the pen tool. And when I say we had to be like we would have to like use a pen tool to like outline different girls or whatever you wanted to do. You were able to pick your own projects. So of course mine is always like a silhouette, so I had to make sure everything was meticulous. And because of like that kind of that high kind of like ability, like my teachers always made sure that I was always like that top-notch elite student. It's just like they knew, like, for me to come out here in the world, I had to be excellent. I had to be better than the next person, even though we're not comparing. But when we put our products together, when we put our overall brand together, nobody can see me. Period. Nobody can see me because I'm Sheridonna. I'm the one and only. Period. Okay, so I say that all to say this. Okay, the 7 steps to become the light you wish to see. Number 1, know your purpose. Know your purpose. Okay, and this is so important, on the journey of like doing all the things that you do in your life. Like you go to school and you have this job and da, 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 da. Like you still have to learn your purpose. This is why it's so important for our parents to really connect with their children and see what they really really like, so they could then help them on that path. Because it gets really really challenged when you have a lot of young people who are clueless about what they want to do in their world, and then the world become a little bit chaotic because they become distracted by things they don't need to be seen. So this is why it's important as a parent that you focus on your children and show them or kind of spend time with them to see what they really really passionate about. So they have to learn your purpose. So in order for you to teach somebody their purpose, you need to learn your own purpose. So I know my purpose right now. I'm literally a life coach. I'm literally an educator. I'm literally that fashionista. And I literally had to embody all of these things. And so, yeah, know your purpose, embrace I'm not even going to say failures, period, because we don't fail. We just learn. Like, guys, this last season, like this season that I'm in my life, because everything's about seasons, guys. So this season has been the character building. Okay, there's a character building that there is different stages in your life. So I had to learn, like when I was in college, I was like in that student mode, just learning, gathering everything up, implementing everything that I'm being taught. So now I know how to implement everything. And then I've had some things that didn't work out in the way that I wanted to be, but really it wasn't a failure. You know what I mean? In terms of, being married or what have you, in terms of different businesses that, I wanted to go a certain way. Now I know it's going the way exactly how it's supposed to. You don't know that at the beginning, but when you have a reflection, this is working out in my favor, period. Because it does not work out how you want it to be, because why? It's not the right season. Remember, when you plant a seed, because your life and you're the seed. I'm a seed, right? So right now, I'm birthing. Okay, I'm in the process of birthing, my different stems, and my different stems are my different businesses, and I'm seeing my fruit of my labor. That's what I say. Shout out to Unity Fashion Institute, because that is part of my limb. Okay, and so seasons of life. Yeah, there's seasons of life, 100%. And so we have different seasons where we won't have to water our plant. It's not going to grow. It's not going to grow right then and there. It's not going to bear fruit right then and there. We must be patient. We're going to have the winter going to come. Okay, the summer going to come. The fall going to come. You're not going to see fruit. But guess what? You're going to have faith. You're going to have faith. And you better make sure you keep on watering that plant. Yup, you don't have no food. Nope. But best believe your harvest is coming. Your harvest is coming. And this is what I'm here to tell y'all. Y'all might think it's a failure. No, it's not. It's not a failure. This is a lesson that you must learn. Okay? Finding faith. Yes, I'm finding faith, girl. Yes, like you gotta find faith. Like when I tell you, child, I literally had to find faith, y'all, because it's plenty of time. I be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here in these streets? Sometimes, guys, I might curse here and there because I got to give it to y'all how good this is my authenticness, okay? I work on not cursing too much, but certain times it need to come out, period. It need to come out is what I'm saying. So I be like, yo, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm doing everything I possibly can, everything like, so why is this not moving this way? Why? And you just gonna have to just let it be. You gonna have to let God go. You just let the universe do what it do. Okay. You didn't plant in your seed. You didn't water it. Okay. You didn't sprinkle your little the food for the fertilizer on your plant. You know that thing is healthy. Like my hair. Look at my hair. It's healthy. Okay. Sit back and relax. Let the sun do what it do. Okay, is what I'm saying. So embrace the lessons. We won't call it failure. Yes, because sometimes you're gonna have to laugh your ass off. Now I can look back on situation like I'm laughing, period. Okay. And it brings me to my next one, number tres, guys, is control your mind and your brain, child. Control that thing. And if you guys missed my last, not my last one, but my previous show, we talk about the difference between a mind and a brain. Get into that situation. We're gonna have to control our mind, guys, because if you don't control your mind, it will tell you to do some crazy shit. Okay, so this is why it's important that you keep your lifestyle to conducive to what you want to become. Like if you want to have a six-pack, you can't be going out there drinking and eating bonbons and eating french fries and doing all this shenanigans. No, we must have self-control. Okay, we must have discipline. In order to be successful, you must have discipline. I'm plant-based for the last 19 years. That means I don't eat animals. Okay, that means I don't eat certain food. Yes, I do love me some french fries here and there, but I don't go out to McDonald's and get french fries. No. If I really want french fries, I'll get some potatoes and I'll make my own french fries, and I won't have a big amount. I'll just have a nice amount. I'll make sure I'll share with my kids so I'm not eating too much. You know what I mean? So self-discipline. I eat whatever I want, but in proportion. And that goes a long way with everything that you do. Yeah, you might want to have a little cocktail, but don't be drinking every day. Don't be drinking a wide amount. Don't get drunk. Okay. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. It's not going to serve you. Okay. Because then you might have a meeting tomorrow and you hung over and you didn't miss your opportunity. What we doing? That's not conducive to what you say you want. You say you want success. You're gonna have to eat, breathe, live that, period. When I say like, I told myself, like Sheridonna, by the time you're 40, you're gonna have your own place. That generational wealth is done. Okay, your wealth is here. Period. My hair is gonna be natural. I'm not gonna be wearing no makeup. I'm gonna have a six-pack. Look at me. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Looking like she could have, like, I am whatever I say I am. Because, bitch, if I wasn't, I wouldn't say I am. Okay? Because I'm that bossy, saucy girl, period. Okay? That fashionista that you want to get with. Okay, so control your mind is so important, guys. And so my next one is harvesting everything. Harvesting the system. Okay, like what that means is like when you know how to control your mind, you didn't water your seed, you didn't plant your seed, you did everything you're supposed to do. Now sit back, start working on different tactics to make sure you get to your next step. So for me, becoming my greatest version is important for me to connect with like-minded people, to be be on stage with certain people who are already elevated to the position where I want to be around people who motivate me, harnessing that energy that you want to embody. Like you say, you want to be, a TED talker. I'm already talking to TED talker. Like I'm already professional speaker, period. Okay. Like I say I'm a supermodel because I say I am. Just check my pictures. Okay. I'm a fashion designer. I've done everything that a fashion designer could do. The only thing I didn't do, which is to go to London and all these things and travel the world, and that is because of a few situations. But we handled that, and guess what? It wasn't the season, y'all. Because you know what? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Like I said, I wasn't born in America, y'all. I wasn't born in America. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, y'all. And so, the universe said, yo, you're going to have to get this right, sweetheart. You're going to have to get this right, sweetheart. And I was like, when I had that aha moment, I was like, I'm getting this right. I'm going to never have a missed opportunity when it comes to traveling again. She going to be ready. I'm be ready. So now I'm ready to go. What? A passport on fleek. Period. Okay. And so, yeah, expect great things. That's my next one. Number 5, expect great things. Guys, sometime in life, we be like, yo, we think about the worst thing, especially when we've been hurt a lot. I know sometimes I'm retraining my brain, like great things is going to happen. Great things is going to happen, and we have to really know that great thing is going to happen. So expect great things to happen. So I expect great things to happen because she ready, because I'm ready from head to toe. Hey, blessings overflow like a river. Blessings overflow like a river. I'm gonna have to just take a little pause for the cause, and I gotta bring my boo boo on stage with me. Okay, y'all already know who I gotta put on here. Okay, and he goes by the name of Masaka. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all little vibes. Okay, so y'all could be able to get with it. I'm gonna do Masaka and Dexter Dab right now. So we are number 5. We're gonna come back and finish out what we said we're gonna finish out. And of course, we got the fashion. We're gonna talk about fashion. My glorious situation, guys. Like I just feel just like a goddess today, darling. Like this look that I'm giving y'all, this is that international, goddess situation right now. Like I could be on the beach or not, but let's get into this situation. Right now, we're tuned into the one and motherfucking only Masaka and Depth of that. This one's called Lady. Let's get into it. We'll be back, y'all. Come on through. Get the vibes. Come through. Blessings overflow like a river. 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 Told ya I'm a leader. The trigger. Blessings overflow like a river. I'm a believer. Yo, see you every day we at it. Yes. Blessed overflow like a river. 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 Told ya I'm a leader. The trigger. Blessed overflow like a river. I believe her. See me now. Hey. Hero. All the way to the top. Me no. Who for stop me no? Watch me flow. Pussy that can't stop Medina. Blessings off flow like a river. Blessings off flow like a river. Told ya I'm a leader. What's the trigger? Blessings off flow like a river. I believe, see me now. Nothing is impossible. Believe. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Nothing is impossible. If I can do it, you can spread your wings. Blessed have a flow like a river. Yes. I just had to get y'all the vibes. Okay. Like all the songs that I play, I hope you guys see the connection to it. Very inspirational. But let's get back to the whole nitty gritty of the whole thing. Okay. So we just talked about expect great things to happen, darling. Okay. And number 6 is to assimilate your expectation. Not only believe great things is going to happen, we must expect it to happen, and we must work towards those great things, become those great things. Okay, so for me, how I do that is even now, like, oh, we can't forget our hold on, we can't forget our podcast. Hold tight. What's up, my peoples? Y'all, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Sheridonna, and we back at it again. Can't stop, won't stop. Y'all already know we back at it, and we were just wrapping up playing Musika on Depths of Dab called Leader. Blessings off the floor like a river. Blessings off the floor like a river. Yeah, so we gave you that vibe to show you guys blessings have to flow like a river. The number 5 step, we're talking about 7 steps to become the light you wish to see. And the number 5 was expect great things to happen. So now we're on number 6, is not only to expect it, but just know it's going to come, and your job is to kind of really control yourself and really make sure that you embody that energy of greatness. Okay, make sure that you're doing your hustling. Number 7 is hustle. Don't make no excuses. There's plenty of time. Be like, yo, I'm tired. But guess what? When you tired, it's okay to take a break, guys. It's okay to say, yo, I'm taking some self care time for myself, because guess what? When you're running the race, no one can tell you when to stop. You, as an entrepreneur, you have to tell yourself, like, yo, I need to stop for some water. You're doing your own marathon. You're not worried about the person ahead of you. Don't you dare worry about that. You worry about yourself, because maybe they already took their break. You don't know. You got to worry about yourself. That's another thing. Learn from mind your business. Them say mind your blood clot business in our Jamaica. Mind your business. You have to learn to mind your business. Okay, in entrepreneurship, mind your business. Focus on yourself. Okay, that's called self-development. Okay, hustle. Take your breaks when you need to. Don't make no excuses. Okay, it's plenty of time. Be like, yo, this shit not working. Like, fuck it. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm about to go do a 9 to 5. It's plenty of times. It's plenty of time the universe been testing me. Be like, yo, do you really want this? Do you really want to be a leader? You're not a leader. Are you a real leader? Show me. And every time I show the universe, I'm a leader. What? Who you talking to? Yes, I want this. Yes, I'm bossy saucy. Yes, everything that I say I am, I am. Okay, everything that I say I want, I deserve, and it's mine already. And I'm here to collect. I already planted my seeds. Now I need my fruit. Period. I need my fruit. Okay. So don't make no excuses. Just be great. Go and be great. Number 8 is go and be great, not perfect. And even though your garment can be perfect, but you don't have to. Just be great. And that's another thing. I literally had to retrain myself. Like, things are not going to be perfect, but they do have to be excellent. They have to be excellent. And it don't have to be perfect. So even, doing my business right now, I am just working on putting content out there that I'm passionate about putting products out there that I can stand by, that I use for myself, the things that I want to see in the world. I don't put out nothing that I don't love or I won't use or I won't wear. Like, maybe other people could promote shit that they just do it for money. We're not doing it on this side. And that's another thing. Be authentic with yourself. Like I continue to be authentic. Love yourself to know, be like, yo, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not for me. That might be for you, but that's not going to be for me. Okay? As an entrepreneur, for me, I learned that we must create our own garden. I'm about to give you guys my quote right now because I'm going to have to give y'all the vibes. Okay, all gardeners, because I'm a gardener, okay, all gardeners live in a beautiful place because we make it so. We make it so. Because I remember a time when I was staying in a chaotic place, but I still made it beautiful for myself. So now that I'm like on my own, I can make my place exactly how I want it to be beautiful, because our gardeners, we must make it beautiful. So yeah, and we need to do that because that's how we're going to give value, by bringing the greatness out of ourselves. And so when I create different, places in my home, it that looks beautiful, it inspires me, to be able to do more. Like even, I have my little place right here where I'm doing like my podcast. It feels nice. I have my window, I have my little thing my son gave me. I have my big glass of mirror, I have everything that I need. It's not perfect. It's not like a big studio. I have my light that my daughter gave me. I have everything that I need to create a beautiful ambiance for you guys, inspire myself and to inspire the world. I know my words heal people, and therefore I have to continue to share my words. So here I am. Okay. So give value. Okay. And that's how you're going to create an impact. I know my job is to make an impact in the world. Like I said, you must become the person that you wish to see. And so here I am today. So that's how I give value, by becoming the person I wish to see, which is, resilient, okay, beautiful from the inside out, passionate, have integrity, bossy, saucy, that fashionista, that love people, that is humble, and so yeah, that is have great vibe no matter what the situation is. Guys, my life is not fucking perfect, believe that. Okay, but in the same time, like I was telling you guys, to create a beautiful area and a home for yourself. And so no matter the situation, just create a beautiful place for yourself. Learn to have that confidence. Okay, no matter, even if you don't have the latest outfit, but you put on your jeans, you put on your t-shirt, you put on whatever you got. You might have a nice little dress. Guys, this is not a new dress. This is something that's just in the closet. You know what I'm talking about? But I still make it bossy saucy. Okay, because whatever I put on is gorgeous because I love my body. I'm confident with that. Okay. I already educated myself that I'm that queen. I'm that boss. Can nobody tell me nothing? I'm not in no competition. Man, I have to look like nobody. Man, I have to have no extra brand. Man, I have to spend $1,000 on a dress because I make the dress. The dress don't make me. Okay. Because anything I put on is going to be looking good. Period. Okay. Because I'm street smart and I'm book smart. So that's another thing too. Like to become your greatest version and also to like be the light you wish to see, you must ameliorate yourself. That means to improve on a daily basis. You must read books. Yes, I said read books. But if you don't want to read books, make sure you do a lot of Googling and figure out stuff. But at the end of the day, become your greatest version. You still have to be reading books and you still have to talk to people who are at the level that you want to be, so you could kind of kind of extract the information from them and be able to, infuse that into your life. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be the biggest thing, guys. Let me get my water, my alkaline water, guys. And I put some freaking cucumbers. The last bit of, like, when it goes down, you just taste like the cucumbers. It's so good. Somebody from TikTok, shout out to TikTok. The next one, I'm gonna have to put some basil. He said put basil, cucumbers, and I decided to put a little bit of lime juice in mine because the lime juice helps you to keep your body alkaline. Also, it make sure that you don't have any mucus, because mucus is what makes you don't feel well. So as long as you keep the mucus out of your system, you'll be good to go. Also, guys, my thing is learn how to say no. I'm gonna say that again. Learn how to say no. That might sound so simple, but it's really not that simple unless you tell your brain it's going to be simple. I've learned about myself that I'm a people pleaser. So I've learned, yes, I can still please people, but I have to please myself first. So if I don't want to do something and someone is asking me to do it, it's going to be a hard no. At this particular time, I'm unable to do that. So you can make it sound pretty, however you want to make it sound pretty, but long as it ends out to you not doing it. I would love to do it, but let me check my schedule. That's still a no. You know what? I have something already scheduled. So let me follow up with you later. Like, you know what? Or you could be like, nah, that's not for me. Literally, I be bold. I don't sugarcoat it. I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Sometimes that's not political correct, but I'd be like, I'd rather be bold with it. Or if you really, really like the person, you'd be like, you know what? I would really love to do it, but right now I'm just so overwhelmed. I would rather be 100% than do a 50%. So it wouldn't do you justice. It's still a no. Period. Because I say yes to a lot of things, guys. I say yes to a lot of things. I give a lot out to the world. So when it's a no, just know it's a no, because I need time for myself. I need to recharge as well. And so it's going to be a hard no. Number 7, do what you love. This is why I have to do my podcast. Be like, yes, you do a lot. I do. You mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? So yes, but I've learned that I do have to focus on the main thing that's important to me. So my podcast is very important to me. So I could be able to connect with my people. Like I said, Harley Rollins, you over here cracking up. My girl, my client, I see Jay was in here, you know what I mean? I see my people, my clients and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys. Do what I love. Doing my podcast is what I love. Doing my fashion, being a fashionista is what I love. Doing hair is what I love. But I really love this coaching situation, because if I could make my coins in my house by using my voice and my knowledge as the tool, as the gas, as the vehicle, that's what I shall be doing. Okay. And yeah, so we were talking about finding your purpose. It's going to be very rare that you feel bad if you're in your purpose. If you're in your purpose, it's going to be very rare. Find what truly what you really, really love. For me, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with singing and dancing. Okay, I'm obsessed with fashion. Like I'm just obsessed with like art and design. Obsessed. Like I have different things that I love to do, like photography. obsessed. Like I take pictures like basically every day, if not every other day. You can check out my information on UPick. I have a professional site on UPick, guys. And everybody be like, yeah, I do. The universe has blessed me with so much different opportunities, and I'm just here to share with you guys. You know what I mean? So do what you love, find your purpose, and 9 out of 10, you're gonna feel absolutely amazing. Even if it start writing down the things that you're grateful for, you know what I mean? That will make you feel good. Or taking a walk, or for me, I love swimming, go swimming, or maybe you'll take some selfies. Child, I love taking pictures. I take pictures like every single day, obsessed. Okay. So doing my podcast, I do that. Okay. So find what you truly, truly love and indulge in that. Once you indulge with that, you don't got time to be thinking about other shit, is what I'm saying. Train your brain to think about goodness, the goodness that you are that queen, that you are that king. Like, I'm a boss, I'm a leader. Okay, I'm going to be doing X, Y, and Z. I'm going to focus on this. And then there you are, guys. I look, child, I didn't even get to talk about let's get into the whole let's switch it up a little bit, guys. Okay, y'all already know what time it is. It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion. It's time for fashion, darling. You know we can't do the show without the fashion tonight. Okay, I want to talk about this delicious look that I'm giving you, the vibe that it is. Okay, so this is a champagne sleeveless knit, beautifully knit. It kind of looks like a beach ensemble, but it has a lining inside of it. And I just love how it looks. Like it just, oh my God. Like how they did it is so, so nice. I love the details of it. I paired it with this gold bow because I love to show like my curves and my waistline. So I paired it with a cute little gold bow to make sure that my waist is nice and tight, because I've been working on my six pack and I just want to keep it nice and tight. And then it's just, I like the adjustable straps. So if I had more bazookas up top, I could adjust that. So I really, really like that. It reached me to like right above my knee. I love this because you can wear this out to dinner. You can actually wear this on vacation. You can wear this out on a date, guys. It all depends on how you accessorize this whole ensemble. The back is quite simple, which I really, really like. It's um uh kind of like a boat neck in the back, and then the front has a V-neck ensemble. Yeah, so you're yes, I love this look, and it goes really beautiful. So Harley Roller says, she said, I'm not really a fashion chick, but I'm all about learning new things. It looks good. So this look really looks nice. It show my sophistication, but it also shows that I'm fun and flirty. Like at the bottom, guys, it has these beautiful like tassels, and it reminds me of my Tina Turner dress when you just move from side to side. Like when we're talking about fashion, I really, really love the flapper season and year. The flapper season, that's when you just had all the fun, guys, with the dress. So I love the 1920s and 1940 era in fashion. It was like this vibe, you know what I mean? But this is a more modern vibe. So I really love it that it's sleeveless. If you wanted to have something, over your shoulder, you could have like a nice little crop top jacket, guys. Let me look. I'm going to give y'all a vibe. Hold on. So let me give y'all a little mini fashion show right quick. If y'all want to do this, if you're going on a date, you know what I'm saying? You can just pair. This is a Sheridonna Designs right here, and this is a crop top piece right here. And this actual jacket is inspired by the kimono. So I just, because I love Japanese culture, and I really love how, the fabrication lays. I really love their sophistication. So I wanted to do a modern kimono, so I just utilized that. And I love red and black because that's our color for our brand. And we gave you, like I said, look at the neck. Okay, this is so 1940s, is it not? Okay, so in the 20s, like, it's just vibes. And so yeah, we have some beautiful inverted sleeve pleats on the side to give it volume right here. And I love that it's crop top, so it's really just to cover your shoulders, but it also shows the sophistication, also show that you have class and you just love luxury. The fabrication is just like a brocade kind of situation. It's black and it has a great contrast. It looked like it has lace, like the fabrication is like leather and like lace on top. Stunning, child. So if I was going on a date, or if I was going on a meter or something like that, I will rock this like this. And if I wanted to just cover my shoulder, I would just do that. So that would be the vibe. Okay, so that is the look for that. For the earrings, I decided to use or wear these gorgeous kind of party, like we're going on a date. Because right now we're going on a date with me and my peoples on the ones and twos. And it's kind of like a disco ball. It's gold and it complements the dress, and it's super fun. I really, really love it. So it's like gold and has like little diamonds. And today I decided for hair, I did my finger coils, and then I had one side coming up, and I just had like my ringlets coming down. I really like the playfulness and the fun, kind of like a beachy, because the dress is kind of like a beachy slash boho chic kind of vibe. And I just wanted to be fun and flirty. So the hair had to be fun and flirty. And then for accessory, just give you guys a little bit of pearl, you know what I'm saying? Because because we're delicate or whatever. So I give you guys that. And then for shoes, guys, just because I just want to be extra fancy, okay? Balano. Okay, so Banalano. I really love this shoes because it's easy accessible, even though it's a 2.5, it's almost a 3. It's like 2.5 inches, guys. It's really beautiful. Yes, I wear a size 11. Don't judge me, okay? And I love the detail with the shoes. So that's what I would be wearing, just to fancy up the shoes a bit, okay? The outfit up a little bit. So that is my look for today. Ciao. I'm going to give y'all a little vibe, and then we're going to go into our next session. And I know the people like, yo, why is your shit 2 hours? Because I just got to do it. Okay? Like, I just have to do it because that's just what I got to do. Okay? And so all I can say is just give me a minute, okay? Because I just had to give y'all a minute just to.
It's just
I just want y'all to soak into this vibe, okay? Give me a minute to just show you guys the fashionista drip. Give me a vibe to show you guys my fabulousness, okay? Shout out to my dude Mustica. This one's called Just a Minute. Come through. You can't see me? See me now? That casual queen. I'm gonna have to circle the whole world for a minute. Hey. Uh-huh. We ain't gonna do that unless it's our king. Yes, we gonna have to be sober to get this vibe. Just a minute. Hey. Yo, with this dress, you could party all night, y'all. And with this shoes, you could party all night. If y'all need a fashion consultant, holla at the kid. Holla at Sheridonna Designs. We got you covered from head to toe. Period. I love my hair because no matter what I do, it'll still be back in place. I'm a born star. Hey. Just a minute. I don't got no limit. Hey. He said he want to take care of me. Just a minute. I gotta make sure that you be equally yoked. I don't care if you got coins. I'm gonna show y'all how I grew. J.A. What's good? Dumpling and butter. About to buy a new house. Hey, just a minute. Look how these dudes out here going cray. Just a minute. You say, why you not taking? Just a minute. I just need a minute to select my king. I need a minute. I need to finish collecting my data. Just a minute. Don't rush me. Don't rush me. I'm not in a rush to get married, y'all. Just a minute. Okay, so we're gonna have to get something really, really serious. Okay, so I want to talk about, so we finished talking about fashion. I really want to talk about what's going on, not only in America, but just also in Jamaica. You know, what's going on in Jamaica. Okay, so this message, we're talking to the Prime Minister Holiness again. Prime Minister Holiness of Kingston, Jamaica, of the whole Jamaica. The Prime Minister. Everybody should know who he is by now. And I'm not like, oh yeah, deal with the people, you know. I'm not like, oh yeah, deal with the people. Right? As a citizen of, you know, Jamaica and a citizen of Jamaica, of America, it's my duty to speak out on certain topics. And I've noticed how when politicians get in position to be able to change things, how they just disregard the people who are not as privileged and raise certain things like food. Like even food has increased in America. Food price has increased in Jamaica. Like the flour, the price of flour has increased. The price of bread has increased. The toll price has increased, but not minimum wage. Let's really talk about this. Like what? That's an absolute oxymoron. So how do you expect people to live off that low pay? Did you know some people in Jamaica only make $8,000 a week? Do you know how much that is in American money? That's $51.86. $8,000, because as you know, the dollar bill has decreased. Okay, the dollar bill of Jamaica has decreased. $51. Imagine living a whole week with $51. Prime Minister, what I do, my youth? What I do? So this is why I say you're not a leader. You're a destroyer at this point. You need to sit the fuck down. You need to dismiss yourself. How? And y'all talk about crime rate. You talking about crime rate is increased. So what do you expect the people them to do now? What do you expect the people them to do now? You tell me, what do you expect the people them to do? All them to feed them family. Some people are single mothers. Okay, just like in America, some people are single mothers. We need a certain amount each month, because guess what? Even if you have a job and you're telling the people they gonna increase how much money to get to work. Okay, you're going to increase the amount of how much to feed yourself and your children. Remember, sometimes when you go to work, you can't make every food. So sometimes you eat out. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't eat out. But the point is, we cannot expect economy to be raised. We cannot expect people uh to be obedient, because remember, as a prime minister, you are the father of the home. The home is the country. So if you are a father and you're abusing your children will disobey you. And not only that, you're not feeding your children, so they're gonna go astray. When they go astray, they're gonna be doing shit they shouldn't be doing. So how is that good leadership? Please tell me, how is that good leadership? And that goes, also to America as well. Like, we need to increase the minimum wage. You cannot, this is why people don't want to go back to work. This is why people don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, because they know they could be they going to work and doing all this work for another person, and then they're not seeing the benefit. Matter of fact, all taxes coming out the bazooka when you can work independently and do your own thing. So just like in Jamaica, like, yo, instead of for us to be progressing, that's going backwards. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so with great leadership, we must learn how to listen. If you are the father of your home, okay, the prime minister and the president is the father of the home, and your children, which is the civilian, which is the citizens, is telling you, like, I'm hungry. We're screaming out, I'm hungry. And where are the no? The people that said I'm hungry, where are the no? As a leader of the house, you're gonna be like, you know what? Oh, you say you're hungry? Oh, so you're gonna have to pay your rent is you gonna have to pay me rent. And the food that you're eating, you're not gonna eat that food. You're gonna have to go get your own food, and I'm increasing the price. So what you expect the people them for to know? And then if people want to travel anywhere to go look at food, or go look at some money, or go look at job, the transportation has increased. Where I don't know, or the how is the country supposed to progress? I like that, in America they have certain systems to be able to help single mothers, but it needs to be on a wider scale. It's a lot of people who are suffering that don't have that opportunity. We need to make that, easier for people to be able to get that opportunity. It's a lot of people that's homeless, guys, that don't want to go through the system of, going through all this paperwork. We need to have another organization that really gets to the people who is on the street, you know what I mean? And figure out, what can I do for you right now? How it was this dude on TikTok. He goes around, which I was totally inspired. I said, when I get that opportunity, which I do that right now, but on a bigger scale, what he did, he gave this lady this apartment. He found a place for her. Okay. No strings attached, ma'am. All you have to do is go and live in this place. And guess what? In a couple of weeks, we're going to come back and we're going to help you to get a job. We're going to help you to figure out your purpose. We back to this again. Your purpose, man. What do you want to work on right now? And remember, that's how we're going to have citizens that's more productive. That's how we're going to have happier people. And so when you have a happier people, we have more productive environment, you know what I mean? And we'll be able to have like a better place to be able to live in. We still have to be here. We still wake up, so it might as well be good. So Mr. Wholeness, nobody now conspire. You see how you come and harass people when they talk shit to you and talk down to you. No one is telling you, I'm not cursing at you. I'm sending a request for you to either listen to the citizens, or you need to go. You need to step down, because your leadership is very poor, and your people, Okay. And I'm passionate about that because I have a lot of family in Jamaica, y'all. Like everything is not America. Remember, like over 80% of my family is still in fucking Jamaica. People still are hungry. Okay. People still like going through hard times. You know what I mean? And so we need to be able to do like way better. Like this shit is really blowing me. Like $51 a week. And this young man that was on YouTube, he was saying, imagine, you know what we need to do? Even the president right now, okay? You want to be forcing shit on people, talking about being a big ass bully. We went through this in the 90s where literally bullies will go around and say, oh, give me your money. It's a stick up and try to give them money. That's what the government is trying to do to certain people, especially in Jamaica. Okay, saying that you have to take this vaccination or you can't get this certain amount or you can't travel, you can't do that. That's a fucking bully. That's being a fucking bully, period. And y'all need to sit the fuck down with that shit. Y'all need to sit down with that. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't force nobody. If they want to do it on their own accord, that's fine. Okay, but don't force somebody to do nothing. That's being a bully. And I believe even in the United States and Jamaica, y'all need to stop forcing that shit on people. Stop being a bully. Stop being a bully. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's my request. And because if you do not stop that, people are going to rebel, and we don't want chaoticness in the country. We don't want that. Okay, so we got to really think when it comes to leadership, and when it comes to if you are so-called running a country, the prime minister is like a life coach as well, because they're helping people with the wellness of their life. They should make their life better. You were put in place to make people's life better, but in actuality, you're making people's life worse. So I'm not understanding what is your whole motive? As someone who's in politics or you're in a leadership role. Your job is to ameliorate the people that you are over, basically. And so how are you doing that? You're not inspiring anybody to become their greatest version. My vision, okay, is to actually, instead of making a fucking prison, instead of all these prisons, you know what? The prisons need to be turned into a facility where you teach, okay? And that's a transformation center. Okay, we're going to disregard the people who are, doing those things, that they shouldn't be doing, with the kids and all these sexual act, like all those people, y'all could ship them off to somewhere else. Boom. But the people who they might have did something in terms of selling weed or something like that, like they shouldn't be penalized the same people who are like doing crazy things to kids. It shouldn't be like no, they should be going to another place. So while in Jamaica now they're billing like $800,000 or $800 million dollar for a friggin' for a prison, that should be turned into a school. Okay, that should be turned into a learning facility where or some type of manufacturer. But now that technology is expanding, it should be a technology school where maybe people who are engaged or really love technology, or even if you don't like it, you could be introduced to it, because then you could be able to get a job with that. You see what I'm saying? You could be able to even create your own job with that, and then guess what? That will be able to help the economy. You see what I'm saying? So the vision is to actually deposit positive reinforcement into the country. Okay, not being a bully. Okay, not depleting the country. Start doing the horticulture. Okay, in Jamaica we used to have we're the richest country. We had all the horticulture, all the sugar cane. Everybody came to us for sugar. And no, look at. I'm not gonna hold my the dirty queen. She decided that she want to take and extract all our shit. Yup. I said it, period. We need a divorce from her. We need a divorce from her. We need a real leadership. Okay. We need real leadership. We need Chief Curry to come through. We need other people who have great leadership like myself and other people as well to really do that brainstorm, that mastermind. Because the question is, do they really want to see the country be progressive? Is that really the issue? Because if that is the issue, then we need to make some changes accordingly. Because everybody go to Jamaica for the vibe. Everybody go to Jamaica for the beautifulness of the people, the beautifulness of the location, the delicious food. Why would you try to infiltrate that? Why would you try to infiltrate that? Why would you try to ruin something, the beautiful place that we talked about? Okay, when you go to Jamaica, you feel relaxed, you feel at home. Why would you try to ruin that? Why do you want people to run away from their home? Okay, Chief Curry said it best. You're not come take over nothing. This is not yours, my nigga. This is ours. Okay, you can't come control everything. No, this is mine. The Maroons do have land. Where I thought, well, so why you couldn't come through? Because you come over here, you going to get handled. Just like in anybody, you can't go in people's home and say this is not theirs. You can't do that. You're going to have respect. So I'm talking to the Prime Minister. You need to have respect for the people, yo. You need to have respect for the people. Because if you don't have respect for the people, you already see they're not going to have respect for you. Because remember, respect is earned. That shit is not given. You need to earn your respect for the people. And remember, the people put you in position. So therefore, you could be put out of position. Because also remember that you work for the people. All the politicians, you work for the people. You work for the citizens. The citizens don't work for you. So you need to really think about your position and where you want to be in the next year, because it's like what's going on right now also in America and overseas. I'm not liking that drink at all. Like they're trying to take away all the familiarity and it's just like you're saying, oh, stop smoking, but then you're not implementing something else. So you're telling people, oh, take this and take that, but then you're not giving them no reason why. Oh, take that because I said so. No, that's not how life goes. No, that's not how we do it. Okay, you want people to have a curfew and stay at home, but then you're not giving them no opportunity to make money when it's daytime. You're charging arm and a leg for people to take the taxi, and then when they do go to work, they're dealing with all the shenanigans at work. That shit don't flow, y'all. All I know right now in the world is a lot of shit popping off, and we must stand for what we believe in or we'll fall for anything. This is why I'm so passionate about this. Every chance I get, I'm going to share my words, because just like the president and the prime minister, they could have their press conference. I'm having my press conference right now for my people that's on my Twitch and on my Facebook and on my YouTube. This is my press conference. This is Sheridonna Fiona Wilson. I'm a mom, a humanitarian. I am a designer. I am that girl. I'm a fashionista. I am also that community advocate as well. And I'm a life coach, and I'm here to speak up for the people who cannot speak up. And it's my duty to say when shit is not right, period. And what I wish to see in the world, I'm giving to you guys, and I'm sharing it with you guys as well. So if you believe what I believe, let's come together. Remember, when two people come together, it's already a done deal in terms of whatever we want to do. Okay, let's make this a unity. Shout out to Unity Fashion Institute. Okay, and I'm here to be able to just make the world a little bit better by sharing my experience. I know growing up in Jamaica, it was so heavenly, so beautiful, so inviting. And now, like, they want it to be this arakataka, unpleasant. Oh, you got to wear a mask here. If you don't wear a mask here, you can't get this, you can't get that. It's like that step parent that is trying to control everything. And you know what happened to step parents? They get dissolved, they go away. Let me get my water. So I say all that to say this: for the politicians in America and in Jamaica, raise minimum wage, create different, change the policy. It's time for amendment to happen in a lot of the policies here in America and overseas in Jamaica. We need to really focus on the people, okay? Because without people, you don't have nothing. You don't have anything. So you can do all the fucking press conference you want. No one is going to listen. So you telling people, oh, they got to stay home. So why people are not staying home? Them still I touch road. And they got their video to show you. I'm not staying in the house. You're not telling me what to do because guess what? You're not helping me. The people that I'm often make the money. So how are you allowing people to make their money? I mean, I'm not going to do a rant. I'm done. All I'm saying, $8,000 is not enough. That's $51.86 for the week. Imagine having $51 for 2 kids and yourself. You have to be able to cook dinner. You have to be able to go to work. You have to be able to take care of your bills. How can one do that? Please tell me that. Okay. If you're going to increase, because we know inflation is here, raise minimum wage to a decent medium, period. That's all I'm saying. Raise it to a reasonable rate. I say all that to say this, guys. The vision must be clear. If you do not have a good vision, you cannot be a leader. So this goes to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, and this also goes to the President of the United States, Biden, as well. Let's listen to the people of the citizen that you're governing. Okay, let's listen to the people. What are the people saying? Okay. And we're done. Period. Okay, that's what I have to say. Go and be great, guys. I love you guys. It is literally it's for like, okay. Yeah, I know I'm a master teacher, y'all. I'm a master teacher and I'm here for it. I've accepted it. And yeah, the best is yet to come. I want to finish out with my good up vibe. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista. And I gotta give y'all my baby right now. I have to give y'all my baby. Like I said, shout out to that dude they call Masaka, right? All right. Shout out to you. Like I said, have a glorious day. And we'll talk soon. You already know. It's your girl Sheridonna. Greatness on purpose. This is Masaka. Greatness. Let's go. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. It's rock out time. You're very welcome, Harley. You have a great day too. It's Baba time, y'all. Let's get into it. Green is running on my blood. 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 Like a flower. Green is running on my blood. ambition, you see. I gotta get it from my family. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on my blood. Hey. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on my blood. Like a flood. Greatness are running on my blood. Built for this. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on my blood. Greatness are running on. That I walk on. Greatness are running on my blood. Mumsy, it's all good. Greatness are running on my blood. 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 Like a greatness are running on my blood. Yes, I gotta give you one more vibe. I gotta do a big shout out to my dude. He goes by the name of I-Octane. He got a new song coming out. This is not it, but I want to play this one because it really goes with our title that we're doing today. I guess that's it for that one. So for my people on Anchor, yeah, I'm not gonna hear this one, but my people on YouTube, yes, this is our last song of the whole thing. Conquer the globe, check. And just want to take what old Thomas dress. Hey, my booty men for Washington. Like Washington. Over Pakistan. Crushing plan. Fresh like water. Plaza, Burnville, Laurel, Rockville, Gettysburg, Sparta, with a good day, and I, Medicaid, Sheridonna, I some tweet, got my brain on fleek, the brand name red antique, Toshi Natty Road, I some tweet, got my lips on fleek, the brand name red antique, Toshi Natty Road. You better calm down. Hey, when it smell like market, baby Potter, Donna Karen, hey, got my the brand name antique, touching that road, hey, I some got my body on fleek, the brand name antique, touching that road, hey, I some got my lips on fleek, the brand name touching that road, hey, I some got my face on fleek, the brand name antique. Touching that road. Terrible. That's all you guys get for today, darling. Like I said, thank you guys for joining me for Sheridonna's Diary of a Fashionista. And I'll show you guys a drip of the day. in my other videos so you can see the whole ensemble, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. It was an absolute pleasure to be able to share you guys my life experience and my tips. Go and be great. My favorite quote is, do not confuse a creator with a dreamer. A dreamer only dreams, but a creator, she will always bring her dreams into reality, guys. So go and bring your dreams into reality. Go and bring your dreams into reality, guys. I love you guys. Go and be great. I love you. Peace. Yeah. And we out for now.